So we are live. Everybody who's watching, hello. I am live with Heather Morgan, and I wanted to bring her on to chat about this really awesome business that she started that we can all benefit from. And I had a bunch of questions about it, which I knew I would. So that's just another reason why I wanted to hop on with her. So, and yeah, this will be recorded so you guys can watch it later. So this is Heather. So Heather, tell everybody a little bit about you, where you're from, where you're calling in from.
Hi, everybody. So I am from a small town, Pampa, Texas. It's about 45 miles east of Amarillo. We literally can see miles and miles and miles of nothing. And it's a big farm and ranch town. So what I do is kind of out of the loop here because people aren't into fashion. And so, of course, I am. And
you brought the fashion.
I like to shop a lot. Yeah. And so I shop, but I like high-end designer clothes, but I don't like price tags. So I started actually reselling. A friend of mine's daughter was modeling for a photographer's team, and she came to me and she was like, oh my gosh, I need fashion forward. I don't even know what that means. And I was like, oh girl, I can hook you up. Let me tell you. So yeah. I styled her and I went to the shoot and it's just taken off from there. And it's been wonderful. I actually was in the insurance industry for 14 years. And last Friday was my last day. I, within a month, got to quit my job and do what I've had a goal of doing my whole entire life, and I really love styling, and fashion. And then it's empowering these girls at this young generation because I know that they struggle with self-image and the bullying. Absolutely. I know it's really hard. I actually have a daughter who's 23 who struggles with anorexia. We've struggled, battled, we got it under control. She just had a baby and now we're battling it again. So I want these girls to walk away with confidence, knowing that they're beautiful. And it doesn't matter your size or how you look. And these girls get to do that with these photos and they get to show it to their friends. In this generation, they want different. I have a senior in high school this year and she wants, well, Mom, I don't want what everybody else has, so we drive to Dallas to buy school clothes because we can't have the same thing because of where we're located. Everybody has the same thing. Yeah. So it's a really great thing to, the girls are getting to walk away with confidence. They're getting to post these outfits that they would never, probably one would themselves, because a lot of the time when I'm styling girls here in the studio, they're looking at me like, what is that? Like, I'm not wearing that. And I'm like, no, just, it looks different on the hanger than it's going to on you. And every one of them will end up the outfit that they hated the most. By the time they get it on and get to the shoot, it's their favorite outfit. Yep. They even buy it and they're like, I'm wearing it. I don't care what people say. And I'm like, girl, you be you. You rock that photo shoot. You can wear this anywhere you want to. Don't let people judge you. You've got to be yourself because you're important for being who you are. That's so awesome. It's a great situation, for everybody. And then they put it all over Facebook, and of course their friends want it. So then they're calling you photographers for business. I mean, so it's free advertisement for us as the business holder, and these girls walk away with confidence. So I find it to be very inspiring for everybody.
I love it because, when we first chatted a few weeks ago, I hopped on a call with Heather to kind of ask, what's the deal with this? As like a lot of the people who follow me and who are in the group know that I don't really curate a style closet like a lot of photographers do. One of the main reasons for that is because, like you said before, this younger generation, Gen Z, has been wanting something new and different for the last several years. And I find that if my clients wore something once, they wouldn't really want to wear it if their friends wore the same thing. So, it doesn't really make sense for me to buy, spend a bunch of money on clothes that I'll probably, you know, put on a couple different people, and then I'm gonna have to deal with resale, and I don't have time for all that. Like, that's not my, like, that's not what I love to do. Like, I can do it, but I don't love to do that. So I always kind of put that in their hands. I definitely help them with it, and I definitely, you know, help them curate the look, and we definitely make sure that it's theirs. But when I found out about what you were doing, I was like, okay, this is like literally gonna make my life so much easier. And it was awesome because like my first client that I suggested it to was like, yes, you know, we want to do that. And it was awesome. And you guys can see some of the pictures on my Instagram and things like that. But it was great because she had already curated like a Pinterest board. She already had like an idea of some things. And Heather's like, oh, I even have some of the actual stuff. Like, she has a ton of clothes. So she can usually source like that exact look, which is awesome. So it was really cool. It was really, really awesome. And I can't wait to use this for like my team shoots, and we'll kind of get to that in a minute. But tell everybody, like, and what you said earlier too just really strikes a nerve, I'm sure, with a lot of us, because most of us photographers, that's why we're drawn to this too, is that we want to help them feel good, walk away with confidence. And so this just adds to that whole experience. So tell everybody a little bit about what you like, this whole thing entails, and their options as far as, you know, renting, or, you know, the subscription boxes, and kind of like give us the overview of what that is for everybody.
Okay, so you sign up with a $199 membership fee. That's a yearly fee, and that kind of is like a deposit. So if the item comes back damaged, I will no longer be able to use it, because I will not send out things that have any kind of flaw, stain, anything. So that's kind of the deposit for me. So if it's ruined, I'm out that money that I spent, because now that article cannot be used. So you pay the $199 membership fee annually. And then I offer 4 boxes, an 8-item box for $109, a 10-item box for $139, a 15-item box for $179, and a 20-item box for $239. So we'll just use the 8-item box as an example. A lot of the clients in the photo shoot, you don't have really time to shoot more than 3 to 5 outfits.
Right.
So you get in this 8-item box, you may get 4 outfits, a top and a bottom, or you may get 3 tops, 3 bottoms, a romper, and a dress. So it's not necessarily that it's only going to be 4 outfits. It may be, you know, 4 to 6 outfits. And so you have a little bit to choose from. So like your client sent me the Pinterest board. I picked out the items to her, what she wanted, and I sent them to you. I text pictures. I had printed drawers and sent them to you.
Yeah, I love that, by the way.
If I text the picture to you ahead of time, when you get the box, one, you're not looking going, what in the world was she thinking? Because I just have a box closed here. And so if I text it to you ahead of time, if you're doing in-studio shoots, you can have an idea of the backgrounds that you want to do. So one, it speeds up time for you. They get your shoots done faster. Your clients aren't tired and grouchy at the end. And it also frees up time for you to maybe get another booking in. And it also, you can send it to your hair and makeup, and they can know what hairstyle they need to do first. Because, you know, if you're going to do straight, curly, you're going to have to do straight at the end. So you need to know what outfit you want to do those with. So it helps everybody speed up and collaborate and have an idea before they walk in the studio.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It also, you can send it to the client so they can see, so they can send if they need shoes.
Yeah, what to pair it with, and also undergarments, you know.
Yes. And I always tell, when I'm styling, doing a location shoot or a studio shoot, I always tell the girls, a nude seamless thong and a nude bra.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, you're going to be fine with that. There are some articles of clothing that we do the bralettes underneath if it's a real sheer top.
Yeah.
And I asked the girls to furnish those. I don't feel that an undergarment, even a bra, is something, especially with COVID. I mean, I sanitize everything.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to ask you too. So go into that, because I know people are going to ask about the sanitization and stuff like that with COVID.
So Lysol has a sanitizing laundry soap that you can use. So I sanitize everything. You're not responsible for washing it. Once you're done with it, you send it back to me and I take care of that. Okay. So I sanitize everything. We do offer shoes and accessories. They are an add-on, so there is an extra cost because of the shipping. And they're all cleaned with the hospital cleaning wipes. Excuse me, my allergies are terrible right now. They're cutting wheat and stuff up here, and it's bad.
Yeah.
But so everything is sanitized, and I take care of that. I don't ask y'all to take care of any of it. So if it needs to go to the dry cleaners, I send it to the dry cleaners. That's all taken care of and included in the box price. It's not, y'all don't have to worry about cleaning it and sending it back to me. The cost of the boxes also includes the shipping. So that is not your responsibility. When you're done, you let me know. I'll send the box. I'll send a label to you, and you can return it to me. I think you sent yours back to me. I have a box, and
I did. I just sent it to you.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think I sent her a label. But
no,
I got in last night, and I was looking to see, is that something I need to open or what? So
yeah, I forgot what you had said about that, and I was already going to the store to like ship some other stuff. So I was just like, I'm gonna get this out while I don't forget about it. So, but that's really awesome to know.
I appreciate it. Thanks. I will get that squared away. We'll make that even, but it includes the shipping. So you're good on that, so that cost for that box, you're getting the clothes, you're getting to offer the client something that nobody else is offering them, and the shipping's included. You also have the option to buy the items.
Yeah, so that's really cool, by the way. I love that.
Because it's something that you can use and change up. It might be something that you do want to keep in the studio. Like, we have a white pantsuit and a black one that we keep at the studio all the time with one of the photographers I work with, because he can use it in many different ways.
You can. Things like that. I do have like some pieces, like I said, that I know I can like make look different with lots of different things. Like those kind of things are really great to have for sure.
So you get that option to buy. The bigger the box, the bigger the discount. So 8 items, you get 25% off. In your packing slip that I include in that box, it already has a 25% off figured on it, so you don't have to figure it. 10 to 15 item boxes are 35%, and if you order a 20 item box, you get 45% off. So you get the option to kind of get some pieces that you really like and you would like to have in your studio. The clients also get to buy the clothes. Like I said, these girls get in these outfits and they love them, and they're like, oh my gosh, I want that. I want to wear that to school. So they get the option at 25% off to buy from the box too. So that's something else that, you get to offer to them, because like I said, they may live where I live and there's exactly.
That's a huge, for sure. And sorry for the noise, you guys, if you hear that trash truck, that's fun. So anyway, wow. Like it sounds like it's in the room with me in the studio, but it's not even, I don't even know why it's so loud. So and so here's the thing too, like some of the stuff I noticed on your slip, you have some pieces that aren't for sale though, because they're probably favorites that can pair with other things, which I think is super smart. And of course, that's the one that I wanted to buy. I was like, that red top, the Anthropologie top.
Yes.
And those pants, oh my God. Like, I was like, I would have bought this. Like, I would wear it. My daughter would wear it. I'd put it on various people. Like, I'm like, those are not for sale.
So the reason they were not for sale is they came out of my personal closet.
That's why. Yep, I knew it. I was like, you find something like that, you keep it. Like, that's one of those things, you know what I mean?
Yes,
But
the
yeah,
red top is actually my daughter's.
it's
And the
awesome.
bottoms were mine.
Oh yeah, no, my
She's
daughter
like,
was like, she had her hands on it. She was like, oh, you have to. I'm like, no, 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 you can't buy that one. It
I
was
know
so
that,
funny.
and sometimes there are a few pieces that you will get in your box that do say not for
Yeah.
sale. They are out of our personal closets.
Totally understandable.
I have to, my poor daughters and daughter-in-law, like, I'm like, girls, I need this piece and I got to ship this box. And I know that because they shop first. Like when I go get hauls and I source, because guys, I source all over the place. Like I travel everywhere. I also have some fashion blogger girls. One's in Austin and one's in Houston. They send me stuff. I have a lady in New York that sends me stuff. I've got a lady in Dallas right now that's on the hunt for me a bridal dress. I've got a certain bridal dress I need for a client. And so if I don't have it, I can find it. It's not, it may take me a little bit because this dress I thought was going to be easy peasy. No. Yeah. I'm like, this is hard, but I'm going to find it. Like I'm bound and determined I'm going to. But so you will sometimes get a few pieces in your box that are not for sale because they're out of our closets. Like I said, the girls find out I've gone somewhere and they're like up here at the studio digging. I want that. I want that. And I'm like, really? Because that was going to look good on somebody. You're going to have to loan it out. Like, it's just how it is.
Yeah. So how long do you think people, like how long do you normally, so I'm getting some questions, so I want to make sure I cover some of those. So how far in advance should somebody try and book? So like basically, and I'll link underneath this and I'll probably just make a new post and tag you because she's in the group. So I'll tag her. And then if you want, you can even post on that thread. You can post the pricing or how to get in touch with you. And then somebody was asking if you could show a couple of sample boxes. I actually took, I think, video and pictures, or maybe just pictures of the box, what it looked like. So I can post those for you guys, but then, Heather can circle back at some point and show you, like you might have pictures of when you were packing stuff up. I really love the fact that you did include pictures, or at least we'll text the pictures, because some of the stuff I was like, I don't know what is supposed to go with what, so it was really helpful to see. But yeah, maybe you can like put some pictures in the group or at any time or on this thread or whatever about what those boxes look like. So how far in advance should people try and book? So like if they have a shoot coming up, how long do you need and how long can they keep the boxes? That's another question people are asking.
So typically it's a 4-day turnaround. If I have everything that you need on hand, I can pack that box and I can, if you say today you needed, I have a shoot to Thursday, Wednesday of next week, I need a box. This is this size. I can typically, if I have it, turn around and ship that box out to you tomorrow. Now, when we start getting into more of a themed, like an 80s, I have an 80s box going out. I had a lady that's doing a 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and a 2000. So I've got
That's awesome.
an exact look that I have to do and I have to find. Those I need more in advance to know, because I don't have those on hand. I don't know. It was a godsend. I come across a pickle skirt. How in the world that happened, I don't know. But I knew I had that shoot coming up, and so I was able to pick those pieces up. So the more in advance you can give me, the better, so that I can be looking when I'm outsourcing. But typically, I can turn a box around in 4 days if I have everything in hand. That includes now, and that also means if the postage goes correctly, because you and I were sweating because the COVID had slowed down the mail.
And slowed down the mail, yeah, exactly.
I was thinking, I can't drive to California, like it's 18 hours. I can't get that box there, and it's in the mail. Like, I mean,
it's all good. It worked.
It got there, but I was sweating it. But so typically, I ask at least 5 days, notice.
Okay.
If you do have something come up and you need one, and you want one overnighted, I can do it and overnight it, but you're going to have to pay the overnight shipping. That would be on the photographer. As far as keeping the box, a month would be the limit of keeping the box. The
Okay.
sooner you can get it back to me, the
Yeah.
more I appreciate it, because I can turn around and use it, you know, because if
Sure.
somebody has a shoot coming up and I know I have an outfit that would look really good and that's already rented out, I'm like, dang, man, I wish I'd have got, you know, I had that back in time. But at the same time, I want that client to be, or that, you know, the photographer to be able to use that as long as they need it. So a month is the limit, because I need it, because I need to clean it and everything and then get it back into
for sure.
inventory.
Okay, and then so somebody's asking how sizing works. So do you have separate boxes for different sizes? So basically what I did, I'll let you answer this, but just also what I take all the sizes from my team in the very beginning of our year together so that I have it listed for me anyway. So I pass that on to her, and then also how tall she is. But she's asking, do you have separate boxes for different sizes, or do you have options for different sizes, I guess? You know what I mean?
Yes. So I have all sizes. You can mix and match a box. If you're doing a team shoot and you order 20 outfit box, like I have a 15 outfit box going out Monday. She's doing one outfit for each. She has 7 on her team. So that's one outfit for each one, and they're all different sizes. So when I send that, I will label what model that outfit is for. I sent one out that was a team shoot and it wasn't labeled, and they used the wrong pants on the wrong girl.
Yeah.
And it was just bad. So
yeah.
I've learned now. I'm learning as I'm going.
Sure.
In this business, it's customizable. Like everybody has a different need. It's not like I can be like Stitch Fix and say, all right, this is it. This is how it's going. We really have to customize and work to benefit and help each other out. So
sure. The more communication, the better. Yeah, because, and that leads into somebody else was asking about styling a team. If I have a theme shoot for a large group, when we can start shooting groups again, could you request a special box for a team? Like, is that something that you can customize for people? Like if they have a team of, 15 to 20 girls, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we can do it.
That's awesome.
Like I said, I have a ton of inventory, and if I don't have it, I will find it for you. I do keep a little notebook, and I keep it in my thrifting sourcing purse, because if I come across something I think will work, I have each photographer that I work with.
Yeah.
I have their model's name, size, and height written down. So if I see something that I know that photographer has a shoot coming up for, I can look and refer to that team and be like, would this fit one of those models? Because I have their size on hand. And I will say not all the items that are new. Some are new without tags, and some are used. I thrift.
But I love that.
Stores, vintage stores.
Yeah.
Retail arbitrage. And, I try. And I've got to where there's sometimes I pick up some weird vintage pieces because I just can't leave them there and let them go to the landfill. And I'm like, this is so sad. Like, this could be really cool.
Yeah.
And we're also helping
the environment. And that's really big with our younger clients. Our Gen Z clients really like the fact that it's sustainable. That's a really big point. So for sure, those are awesome. So, I think it's awesome. I think that you guys should definitely check it out. Again, you can customize stuff, but I'm looking forward to, I'm so excited about it at this point, because sometimes it's just one of those things where you get a client and you're like, okay, I know this is going to be hard. Like, she's not necessarily the most fashionable of girls, and like the mom probably isn't either. And I need to help her. So this is going to allow me to extend that extra bit of help and still help them feel like it's very customized to them. Because I never want my clients to feel like the shoot is all about me. You know what I mean? I don't want to just throw stuff on them randomly and be like, okay, this looks good, even though you don't like it. That's not how I roll. I want my clients to feel invested in it and feel, you know what I mean? And feel like they like it too. So I'm going to post your info in the group. So people can get in touch with you. She's Flawless Exchange Boutique on Instagram, so you guys can definitely follow her there. And I'll post some more information about like the box that I got and the pictures and stuff so that you guys can kind of see a little bit, visuals of what we're talking about as well. But she's in the group too. So you can always find her in the group and tag her if you have a question, because I really want to see her business grow. I think this is a fantastic idea and much needed in our industry. So thank you for coming on today. I'm so excited.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. And I look forward to working with everybody and helping y'all's business grow as well. It's, it's definitely a win-win situation for everybody. So please reach out. Feel free to call me. You can put my phone number on there. Call, text. If I don't answer, I'm tied up, but I will get back with you as soon as I can. And I hope everybody has a great weekend.
Thanks. You too, sweetie. That's awesome. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.